held against their will. This is the type of punishment meted out to those who dare to do business with loan sharks and find themselves unable to pay. These 3 men were rescued by Malaysian police after a fellow victim paid his debt and raised the alarm. Too scared to speak, they represent the lucky ones. While the rest of the country heads for recession, business for longs, as they're known, is booming.
This economic downturn has a grave impact on the financial institution as well. You know, that why now we commonly heard about them saying, oh, now the bank has become very prudent in lending out the money. You know, and that in other ways saying that, you know, they are trying to tighten up their procedures in approving loan, you know, in screening the applicant for a loan. You know.
With banks tightening credit, loan sharks, often linked to illegal gambling, are plugging the gap, loaning out money for legitimate purposes. This is the Fawcett neighbourhood of Kuala Lumpur, an area police say is a loan shark hotspot. And on just about every street corner, you can find flyers like these offering out quick cash to those the banks deem too much of a risk. And at a time when many businesses are shrinking, this is fast becoming a growth industry. MAZNAH, a building contractor for 20 years, never thought she'd need to borrow from a loan shark, but with profits down and facing cash flow problems, she was left with a stark choice: fold her company or turn to an long for a short-term loan. Unable to pay the first loan shark's excessive compound interest, MAZNAH turned to others. She now owes 20 loan sharks, a total of $150,000.
Kalau you nak bayar ke tak nak bayar? Kalau tak nak bayar,
they said, are you going to pay up? If you don't, we will come and disturb you at your home and your office. That's a threat. But if I can't continue to pay the interest, they might make other threats.
Such veiled threats are often the beginning of something more sinister. Police are reporting more violent means of extracting payment.
There have been extreme cases such as murder and lately the kidnapping of victims. Other ways to extract payments are methods that will embarrass victims, such as the throwing of paint or acid on the victims' houses.
Public pressure has brought the Home Minister onto the streets of Fawcett, vowing action against loan sharks. But some campaigners are calling on the government itself to offer short-term loans to people in trouble so that they won't have to turn to the longs in the first place. Fawcett, Al Jazeera.